Yes, guys, welcome back to the Kop TV Hot Kopics episode. What number are we on? Let's have a little look. 194.
What?
Coming up to 200 in the new year, so that's good. It's also good that Liverpool won 3 points at the Lane. Very
more than good. That's the best.
Well, it's brilliant. It's fantastic. But you dirty Spurs.
You are. You really
are.
are.
Kicking and oh my days. We're going to get into all of that, right? Quick reminder, this one is brought to you, of course, by William Hill's final one standing. This week I picked the old Manchester City to beat West Ham, and they did very comfortably, so I go through to the next round. But once again, the deadline is Saturday 3 p.m. if you want to enter the 100k jackpot. It's free to play, it's 18 plus, it's UK and Ireland only. Gamble responsibly, T's and C's are all linked below. I mean, we're getting to the point in the final one standing now where it's coming up to some massive winners. Yeah, like we're down to the last 50.
Change your life this type of money.
It will change your life, of course it will. I mean, if I actually got my pick in for the 200k, I'd still be in that, but I haven't, so I'm not. Anyway, that's that. Big up to William Hill, final one standing, for helping us this season. First of all,
it's actually episode 195.
Is it 195?
Yeah, we've doubled the 194 somehow.
I've got here 193 and then 194.
Nobody. The last was 194. Look. That's the last one. 5 unbeaten, 194.
Okay.
I was just having a go because I was like, I'm sure that's not the right one.
Oh no, you're right. Yes, it's actually 195.
Sorry about that, guys.
Right, we are live, aren't we? So get your chats in. Let us know how you're feeling with the big news that Alexander Isak has now broken his leg, thanks to Mickey van der Ven. But we must first of all, how are you? So I've not actually seen you since.
All right, I've been recovering from my
Wednesday.
sickness, getting better, feeling better. It's Christmas time. I'm glad that I'm feeling better towards that. How are you, lad? You've had a busy weekend, you kid.
Yeah.
Busy.
Very busy. We had our Christmas night. I had 2 nights out in the same night.
And a wedding.
On Thursday, and then a wedding on Saturday.
Yeah.
I did obviously chill and catch up in the other days that I wasn't a social butterfly. But I have to say, being a Liverpool fan at a wedding when the groom is an Arsenal fan, the bride is a Tottenham fan, and when they're doing their first dance, it was 9 minutes of added time went up. So I obviously did put a picture out, didn't I, on my Insta of me. And it was a beautiful moment. Big up to Khalifa, yeah, what a boy. Big up to Esther as well.
Congratulations,
I
guys.
met a few guys there that watched the show, when we were chilling at the wedding, so it was good to see all of them. But I never, ever want to be watching Liverpool in a stressful game like that at a wedding ever again. It was horrible, mate.
Yeah, well, 2 games. We've watched 2 games, and one at your engagement party, and now one at your wedding, and they are not nice to watch.
1-1.
Yeah.
Oh, God, yeah, never again. There's no way I can ever watch a Liverpool game at a wedding. People were like, what are you doing? It's a wedding. Like, they're doing the first dance, and I was watching.
But 9 minutes extra time.
I was watching the first
It's 9
dance.
minutes. Yeah.
So 9 minutes, Tegan was like, come on, get off your phone. I was like, babe, 3 minutes to go.
Just give me 3, and then I'm back in the room.
Honestly, mate. But quite a lot has happened in this game and the aftermath of it. A couple of live chats. Let's see who we've got here in the chat. Big up Wimpy Fan, who says, morning guys, this is my first time watching live. How can a team with 11 players look like they have less players than the team with 9? That was a crazy last 10 minutes plus injury time. We'll get into that.
It was vile, is what
Big
it was.
up to Cash, who says, love and respect from, and then he's dropped in a flag. I'm not amazing with flags, so you'll have to let us know where that flag is. It's like red, blue, yellow and green. I don't know what that is.
Is it South American?
No. South America? No. I know. I reckon that's somewhere in Africa. But anyway, let us know what actual flag that is. Big up to Keenan, who says big up Kop TV. Kay says Spuds wanted to injure the players on Saturday. They were assaulting the Liverpool players. Why didn't Van der Ven get a red card? Dangerous late, reckless challenge by the last defender. Red card every day, says Monsieur. Listen, if that goal doesn't go in, then yeah, there's definitely a shout.
There's got to be retrospective talks about it, though. You can't just throw hell challenges in and then go,
but
scored, so it's fine.
Defenders get away with that challenge when they're coming across to try and block the ball.
That was not an okay tackle.
It was nasty. He's broken his fibia, man. Big up to Greg in the chat, one of our main boys on the Kop TV. It's Mauritius, that flag.
Yeah, I just literally found it there as you said it.
Beautiful.
Mauritius.
What a lucky person you are to
have a lovely flag.
First of all, have a lovely flag. Way better than...
And have pride in your nation.
And have pride,
because we don't.
But also to live in Mauritius, you lucky beautiful person.
And
Big
you're
up to
watching
you.
us at the same time.
Must be nice, eh? Might be.
I stick with it.
Greg says, anyway, I need to get Van der Ven on Misfits. I'd do the helmet in 2 rounds. Honestly, get me in that ring with him as well.
It's tragically unlucky, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's
Big
like
up to Philip. Big up from Sweden. Van der Ven and Richarlison are rats, says MD. Why don't Spurs stop playing like a prison team from the Bronx, trying to break legs? It's no joke, says Eat, Sleep, Heal.
they're just fed up, aren't they? Frustrated that they can't play football
Big
properly.
up
So
to
they just kick
Stephanie. Says, hello, boys. Hello, Stephanie. How are we?
everyone.
How are we? Defenders always get away with them when the striker... Yeah, that's it. That's what we're going to get into. So let's start off with the game itself and the lineup. I mean, you were here watching the game, so what was your reaction like?
Happy. That was a good lineup for me. Hugo starting. I think we were going for super amount of stability. It was a little bit of a defensive block, which I was like, okay, we have conceded a lot of goals, but I still want to see another striker on the pitch. Yeah, the only person that was an attacking player really in that team who can score goals was Hugo. You can't really rely on Wirtz to get your goals and assists. He definitely has an effect on the game, but he's not that fella at the moment. And then you're looking at Dominic Szoboszlai, who can get a goal or two as well, but he's not an out-and-out goal scorer. So when you had one on the pitch, and when we were going against the Spurs team, that had been terrible at home, I was a little bit disappointed. I think I looked at it and went, yeah, cool, stability. And I went, but we're playing Spurs. We should be going for these. They've been tragic. They've won 4 games at home since 2024 November. That's crazy. We should have been going at them straight away. But it was what it was. And at the first half, to be honest with you, I don't even know if there was anything to talk about other than the red card, because it was that crap and boring to watch. You seen it? It was evident with the amount of midfielders. I think Macher, he's just fell off a cliff for me, to be quite honest with you. Even in that game, he just struggled.
He just looks like he's running in lard. Like, there's no kind
sad. It's really sad.
Sharpness about him at the minute.
2 seasons of greatness he had, lad, and then this season he's just fell off a cliff, and you can see it.
He can't be starting for Liverpool at the minute.
I couldn't believe that he took off Conor Bradley. The only reason why I think he took off Conor Bradley is because he got a knock. But
every player got a knock.
Yeah,
every player got a knock.
He was getting battered, lad.
Like you say, first half, wasn't much
Virgil
to
got a knock.
write home about, mate. I mean, the first kind of flash moment really was the red card. Xavi Simons. I mean, the eyes are nowhere near the ball. They're actual teammates in their international team as well. So I didn't kind of understand why he's going in with such force. I mean, Van Dijk's in control of the ball. He knocks it back to the keeper. There's no... Yes, he's pressing and he's trying to, make Virgil kind of rush into a decision. But, I mean, to catch someone that high, and you saw the hole in his sock. You saw the bruise in, the blood there straight away. He goes down. I mean, how is that not a red card? Like,
at the first, these were saying it wasn't a red card, and then slowed down. They were like, "Wow!" I think it was one of them. I don't think he actually meant to clamp him. I think he's excellent at this. He waits and delays his pass on purpose for the tackle that he knows is incoming.
Gordon,
he did it the exact same thing, and I think what he's done is sort of dropped his shoulder to the right a little tiny bit, then shimmy to the left. And I think what Xavi's actually tried to do is definitely tried to clatter him a little bit,
so high,
but go across his body so he can like flip him over. Does that make sense? But Virgil's went to the left and he stood on him instead, and it was a for sure red card. And to be honest with you, mate, I was happy about it that they got a red card, because in that moment Spurs had everything to play for, and they were building a little bit of momentum and on the ball a little bit more. So I was like, whoa. When they got that, I was like, now we've got to win. Now you have to bring a striker on. We go into the second half, and he did that exact thing. He took Conor Bradley off. He put Dominic Szoboszlai at right, and Isak come on. And what was you thinking when Isak come on? Was you watching the game?
Right back. Yeah.
Yeah. So what did you think when Isak come on? I was thinking, perfect, great, get him on the pitch.
Yeah.
Either him or Chiesa, one of them two, get them on the pitch now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
46. Half time he comes on,
yeah.
And I think Conor Bradley, frustrating one because it's his second game back from suspension himself. I mean, that was a nasty tackle on Conor Bradley as well.
Yeah.
No, I mean, Bentancur.
There's so many.
Oh my days!
Done
when he did that to Kirkes,
and then the one where he clobbered Isak on the leg and ripped his leg open, lad.
Yeah,
Did
I
you
saw
see
there
that?
was a big gash on top of his knee.
Bad lad.
Bentancur, you fake. Spurs are just a team full of fake hard men.
Yeah.
And then you've got Bentancur standing over Isak when he's just broken his leg, thinking you're Roy Keane against Haaland. You little rat.
Mad.
Yeah. You
was bad.
sausage,
They were
honestly.
full
I
of
don't want to swear, and I could go mad right now, but every single one of their players, all they wanted to do was just kick and injure Liverpool
Do you
players.
know what,
right?
as well? I was sat with FJ, and FJ, he says a lot of things. He does, right? And you need fans like that. But he got one thing absolutely spot on, and it sizzled these two. They were fried, lad. He was saying all game, Romero's not good enough, bruv. Romero's not good enough, bruv. And then instantly in the second half, Isak comes on. He makes a catastrophic mistake. I don't know who he thinks he is on his left peg, lad. Do you think he's Gerrard or something? Like he can ping a diag. Went straight to Isak, I believe. Picks up the ball, lays it off to Thomas Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai moves it to Florian Wirtz, and Flo gets his first assist. Isak gets a wonderful goal, but then absolute drama ensues.
Honestly, so look,
it was just ridiculous.
We'll end up the first half. It was 0-0.
Yeah.
11 against 10. It was very heated. Obviously, Liverpool had to keep their heads and play some football and not get drawn into the kind of, you know, the dirty Spurs way of playing.
So many instances that we're going to pick from. So
the first goal comes, what minute is Isak's goal?
I don't actually know, 50-something.
55
it was excellent,
maybe.
though. It was excellent.
And again, that's brilliant counter-attacking football from Liverpool. You've got your players in the perfect position. Again, the fake hard case, Romero tries to wrap it round someone. We get the ball, goes out to Szoboszlai. Or Isak to Szoboszlai, really good kind of line cutting pass to Wirtz.
And then Isak so
and
intelligent.
That is brilliant from Wirtz and Isak.
Yeah.
It's what we bought them both for. I mean, the calmness on the ball from Wirtz, he kind of does the no-look pass or the reverse pass. And the timing of the run from Isak is what we've always wanted to see.
He sneaks around the back, doesn't he? It's like he picks up the ball and sort of, it's like a predator, mate, like a big cat just runs around the back of him, has one touch. Great finish. That's exactly where Isak does his best work.
That's the finish.
Yeah, one touch in the box. Done.
One touch. That's why Newcastle fans who are still not over him and they're still celebrating his injury. They're going to be some bitter ex-girlfriends. That's the finish that we've always wanted for him. That's the goal he scored how many times for Newcastle, and it's just such a shame because I feel like, you know, if you score the winner away at Spurs, surely that's a great place to go and kick on from and build that momentum, but. Man, he takes his touch, he scores the goal. And Van de Ven, right, who, again, another dirty rat during that game. He was going around kicking everyone. Yeah. I mean, we play football, right? When a striker is about to get a shot off, the defender, in a kind of moment of desperation, he wants to get across that attacker to just make sure that he blocks the ball. Do you know who else does this as well? Tarkowski tried to do it against Ekitike when we scored. Pickford does it. Pickford does it where he just scissors the player when, you know, the ball's there to be got.
Dirty tackles, then they're really dangerous.
Dirty tackle.
Really
that should have been a red card.
If
that ball doesn't go in, that's a red card for me because he scissors him. His ankle does a 180, bro, under his body. Like there's a screenshot where he's got orange boots on. The orange.
It looks like his ankle flops. Mate, I said that while I was on the stream. I was like, has he broke his leg or something? It looks like he's broke his leg because the way his leg flopped, it looked lifeless. It really did. So I was like, what's going on here?
Honestly, it makes me so angry.
There needs to be retrospective punishments for stuff like this because that tackle was disgusting. He's scissored his leg. He's clamped him underneath him. And he's literally broke his ankle. And I don't know why defenders are able to get away with it. Yes, we've scored, but it doesn't take away from that horrific challenge.
Over him,
doesn't touch the ball at all. Nothing on the ball whatsoever. You'll have to let me know what you think. I think there should be retrospective punishment. So when they've scored the goal, they go to VAR afterwards and they say, yeah, he's clamped him. He's going to have to get off the pitch. Or at least something needs to happen. You can't just keep doing stuff like that because otherwise you can just leave anything on anyone after they scored and then that's fine. I don't get it. He broke his ankle.
It's like what Pickford did to Van Dijk went unpunished because it was offside. So... Okay, so the flag goes up. I can just punch you in the face.
Yeah, it's like.
Oh no, it's all right. The flag's gone up. It's offside, so I can just do it. I can just knock you out.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that Mickey Van der Ven went to break his leg, but he went in with full intent to yeah, exactly, reckless. Full intent to clatter him, and he's broke his leg as a result.
Reckless, and obviously the goal goes in. Liverpool fans are going mad celebrating, and then instantly Case is running on the pitch going like this. Obviously McAllister saying get some help. Okay, look, I understand that. That's an awful tackle and you want to help your teammates on. But for me, the fact that he's walked off, get the boy on a stretcher. He's a £135 million talent that we've got. And you've got him hobbling off, which could have made it worse, by the way. Right? If you've broke your leg and you're still putting pressure on it, you've got to stabilise that straight away. I saw a tweet, right? from someone online. It said, still can't believe you have professional footballers with a potentially bad injury, and rather than use the stretcher, they walk back to the dressing room with 2 staff as crutches. Surely safest approach is immediate immobilization, non-weight bearing, off on a stretcher, and full assessment in a controlled environment. When he's got his arms around these 2 physios for Liverpool, you could be making it worse. You could be putting the bone out in a different place to where it would have been if you just wrapped that up and stretched him off straight away. He was only on the pitch for 10, 15 minutes, bro.
I didn't actually think about that, to be quite honest with you. I think when
that's irresponsible for me.
Probably is, yeah. To be honest with you, and I think he's probably asked the player, "Can you stand? Do you feel pressure?" Blah blah blah. And you can't ask them because they can't protect themselves the way a medical professional can. So when he's literally on the floor screaming.
And the stretcher's there on the pitch.
Just as a precaution, even if it's not broken, we're going to stick it on the stretcher. I think sometimes the players, they have adrenaline through the body, so you don't feel as much. And also, I think they want to be brave for the fans. They don't want the fans to be like, oh, what's happening here? And I think that's what Isak sort of done. He's went, no, I want the fans to see me walking off, so maybe I'll potentially be okay. But he's absolutely not. He's broke his ankle, and that means, is he out now?
They're chatting about fibulas. They're chatting. I don't think it was. I mean, the ankle's obviously the bit that takes the impact. I mean, if he wasn't injured from that kick on his leg before, that big gash from Bentancur, then
he made sure afterwards.
He gets the ankle. I'm hearing it's a fibula. I mean, David Ornstein broke the news last night. It was horrible when I saw that. Absolutely horrible when I saw that.
Gut wrenching, like.
So look, he goes off, right? We bring on Frimpong, who was actually brilliant, you know. And 10 minutes later, we get the second goal. Still kind of reeling from that kind of very intense moment, and the game kind of loses control of all of its kind of professionalism.
Yeah, it disappeared, lad, after that.
It disappeared. The ref didn't really have a control of the game.
They felt slighted with the fact that Hugo had arms on the back of Romero, and I can see them. I can see them where they're complaining. But the way Romero, again, fake hardman, has thrown himself on the deck, you're making it look like you've been shot or something, lad. So that's the whole point of why the referee's like, I don't know if that's an actual foul. You just got dunked on. That's exactly what happened. Hugo ekitike has played basketball back in his days in France, yeah. And I'm telling you now, that came into fruition because the way he dunked on him, lad, was the perfect timing.
How high did he get up?
And the way the header sort of like, oh, I'm in the goal. Yeah. It was just perfect. And when that second goal goes in, yeah, I'm worried about Isak and I'm stressing out, but I'm like, with that, we're going to get over the line here. We should be winning this game. Men, right?
Yeah. And at one point, I mean, we can talk about the tactics. We still didn't look great against 10 or 9 men.
No.
At the end of the game, you're thinking, which team is the one that's got 9 men? So
I think for 20 minutes after the game, after the goal, 15 minutes, sad, bro. We're in complete control.
It was the last 20.
Passing, and then Richarlison comes on. And that's what changed it all.
Oh my days!
Even
I can't swear. It
was horrible to watch. And then you see a ball go into the box, and it's the most scrappy Sunday league crap I've ever seen in my life. Richie gets a little knock on the back, throws himself on the floor. The ball's bobbling around everywhere.
Don't call him that. What name?
Richie.
No, don't call him.
What
do
you want me to call him? Ratty.
Ratty.
And yeah, it's bouncing around everywhere. He stands up and he gets on the end of a loose
from
ball.
Virgil.
Yeah,
he tries to clear it, comes off his studs into the path of Richarlison.
Paul from everybody in the box.
We're 2-0 up. We're sort of cruising.
We were cruising, lad. I was talking and being dead jolly and happy, lad. Everything was fine. And then that goal went in. And chaos ensued, mate. And you see what Richie did after he scored his goal to ekitike. That's another red card. It's another one. I'm not asked. You can't grab somebody by the neck like that. If that's any other, again, after a goal, that's happened. So it's almost like it's forgotten about again. I don't understand it. You can't grip somebody by the neck like that. Any other time in the game,
what makes me even more upset about that? He grips him, he keeps him down on the floor.
And then does it again.
And then does it again. And then the fake card man squares up to Soboslai in his face. Soboslai gives him a bit. Soboslai gets the yellow and now he's banned for the Wolves game.
Is he?
Yeah, he's suspended. 1 match ban because of that rat.
I didn't know that.
My days.
I seen him got a yellow, but I didn't know he was
My
banned.
head was so hot at this point at this wedding, you know. I was like, because obviously all of her family are Spurs. His brother's going like this, like over the table, and I'm like, oh,
you're still losing, buddy.
Honestly, right? And then 83 minutes. That is genuinely, apart from Richarlison goal, the ratty goal, all they had before that was that deflected shot from Nawani, which was a cross anyway.
Yeah.
Honestly, mate, I was so angry. And then the last 15 minutes is horrible. 9 minutes goes up. Yeah. They get a free kick. Konate, fair enough. He's all over the fake bad man Romero, right? Wins the header. and then he thinks that the ref is there. The ref is as far
like this
away
camera,
as this,
right, looking at us.
and
It's like
he grits his teeth and kicks Konate in the arm.
I was the only one, by the way. We were doing a watch along, yeah, and I was the only one on the stream that's seen it. And I went, he's just kicked him, and he went, no, he never. Stop it, Doyle. And I was like, I'm telling you now, he's just kicked him. He's gonna get sent off, and it happened. And I was looking at them like, I fucking told you, he's kicking the crap out of his whole game. There's no need for it.
Richarlison.
And then he's flipping at the referee, like, why are you sending me off for kicking him? I've only kicked him. Like, what?
What an absolute clown! And listen, Richarlison, Romero, right? Rat Bentancur, Mickey Van der Ven. Who else was giving it the big licks? Porro thought he was a tough guy as well.
It was annoying.
Like, you can kick us, you can do all that. We'll take the points and we'll go back to Liverpool. That's 18 wins in 23 against Spurs. Hold that, Spurs. You are rubbish. Honestly, I've always had a little feel sorry for them because they're like the Everton of North London. Mate, Spurs, you dirty, dirty rats, man.
The one on
Ratting
has at the end of the game from
Real in the chat.
That was one of them where there was just no need. You're deliberately just going to hurt him now. You know you're not going to win the ball, but you're going to clatter him.
I mean, if I was a Spurs fan, I'd be absolutely fuming at Romero. Who do you think you are? You wear the armband thinking you're some big tough guy, right? You get booked for falling over and chasing the ref around the pitch when Ekitike's barely touched you. He's just risen above you. So there's your first one. He's like
only one player.
He wants the yellows.
I watched something that Mason said, and I very, 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 very rarely agree with Paul Mason yet, but I do on this account. And he was talking about Tottenham players being brave. You need to be brave in this squad right now because they're not playing very well. And brave is not clattering and kicking people. Brave is what Jed Spence was doing in the game, where he was picking up the ball, he was trying to make runs and trying to make the needle move for Tottenham. That was the only player in the Tottenham team that I could say actually played well and really wanted the Tottenham to do something and progress in the game. It's not doing all this Romero and Bentancur and clattering people all the time. That's not brave, lad. That's stupid because you cost your team. You got 2 red cards as a result.
You think you're a bad man for getting sent off and letting the whole stadium down? No,
now they go into their next game with 2 less players as a result of that. Xavi Simons was a straight red, so that's 3 games gone. He's already got away with so many of them this year as well. Very lucky.
Christmas off. Yeah. Nice. Go back to Holland.
Very lucky.
So Romero does get the second yellow, and even then, he's still swearing at the ref like as he's going off the pitch. Like I said, if I was a Spurs fan, I'd be like, get this guy away from my team. He thinks he's the captain. That is not leadership whatsoever.
Like, as I said, FJ was saying it all game. So when that happened, it went mad. Like, he was just giving these 2 a load of crap.
Good.
And fully deserved.
Good.
But I'm going to say this, though.
Got an elbow as well, his face all bloodied up.
The blood that was coming out of his mouth. Like, he was like, what? There's literal blood, like it's like a waterfall.
Big up Frimpong, actually.
And he got sent off.
Big up to Frimpong.
He got took off straight afterwards as well.
Big up to Frimpong.
But I will say this, though. The 9 minutes of extra time against 9 men was unforgivable from Liverpool. I say unforgivable. We didn't lose, okay? And we didn't concede in them 9 minutes. But wow, did we make it hard work. That was ridiculous. I couldn't believe what I was watching. We had the ball and we just sent it up the pitch. And I was like, why are we doing that? We've got ball playing midfielders here. Get them on the top of the pitch and stay in the corner flag. Pass the ball around. But we just kept giving them the ball back. And I was sat here. I had flashbacks of Leeds. I had flashback of all these 2-0 leads that we've had, that we've been giving away all season, even when we were winning. And I was just like, this is going to be 2-2 this. This is going to be 2-2 this, because we can't manage football games. But luckily enough, they're crap, so we just about got through.
Basically.
Because they had a cross that came through that made me flap. It was, I can't remember who it was that nearly got on the end of it, but it nearly got on the end of it, and it was nearly 2-2.
After that, Alisson saved straight at him. Luckily, Spurs are crap, so we got away with life.
Yeah.
Because at the end, like I said, I couldn't tell which team had 9 players. Was it us? Was it them?
That was terrifying.
The way we couldn't keep the ball was a disgrace. And look, a better team, better players definitely punish us there. Yeah. So as much as we win the game, we take the 3 points, a big sigh of relief. At the same time, obviously, we're not happy with the way the game ended. But, I mean, do you know what? Sammy's been getting really into the football at the minute, my sister, and she was watching the game. And she said, would you rather have drawn the game but Isak stayed fit?
Yeah.
What would you have had? You'd rather drawn it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Just because he's going to add more points throughout the season for us. It's not going to be the only game, right? So in the long run, it's more beneficial for him to play for us. Plus now, for me, I think Isak's season is done. It's finished, and we're going to have to wait until next season. And the reason being is he's already a very injury-prone player. This is a few months injury, believe me. Me and you have had these type of things ourselves. And then coming back to play football, he's going to have to build up all that match fitness, all that strength again in his ankle because he's going to have it locked. It's over for him this season, unfortunately. So yes, I would have took the draw. You'll have to let us know what you would take. Would you have took the draw to keep Isak fit? I would have, for the greater good of Liverpool. Yeah. Especially playing Wolves next game, we can probably beat them, right? So
I'm trying to think, right? So Bradley definitely got injured.
Yeah.
I thought Kirkes was quite good.
He was tough, wasn't he? He was tough,
yeah. Obviously, Frimpong got injured. Isak got injured. Did Wirtz? Is he all right?
I'm surprised he was. Yeah, he was fine.
He was right at the end.
What Wirtz is really good at, right? He knows he doesn't commit to battle. Sometimes it's frustrating to watch him, but he doesn't commit to battles. He knows he's not going to lose. He's not going to win. So what he does is he waits for the spill out, the fallout of that tackle, and then he picks it up. He's really good at nicking the ball off people, but he didn't get clattered, and I'm so grateful for it because he's been great for us in the last few games. He really has. Yeah, he's the one moving the needle a lot.
Definitely. And
great assist as well.
Curtis Jones was good as well. I think the last 10 minutes he was guilty of giving it away a couple of times.
Done me head in, lads. Done me head in. He was keeping hold of the ball, and then I was like, just pass it, bro. Just pass it. You've been great. Just pass it. But it wasn't just him, so I'm not going to get on his back. The whole team were flat merchants. You talked about Kirkes earlier. He was great, but his composure, it needs to get looked at, right? It was great to see him, how much he's flying up and down that wing. Boss, that's what we got you for.
Is he your starter now over Robbo?
Depends what game we're playing. Right. So you're playing a Tottenham where you want to attack. Yeah, stick him on. Yeah, it's fine. We can afford to have some defensive compromise, especially if you're playing a diamond, which offers you stability through the middle. We played a million midfielders, for God's sake, you know what I mean? But I do think his final ball still has something to be desired. Just needs a little bit more.
Darth Kane makes a great point here. Don't understand why Spurs were so dirty versus Liverpool, but so passive against their actual rivals in Arsenal.
Yeah, why? Actually, that's so true. You hate them, you don't hate us, like what?
Honestly, mate, I couldn't believe how dirty they were and how poor Liverpool were against that kind of style of play, if you can even call it that at the end. But anyway, look, we get the win. You know,
Wirtz pulled up his hamstring.
So how many players have been injured in this game?
Like 4 or 5.
Oh my days!
And one of them's a season-long injury, gone, finished for me. You'll have to
I hope he doesn't need surgery.
I don't think he can come back.
I hope he doesn't need surgery. I mean, obviously, Arne Slot will do a press conference for the Wolves game, I'm assuming, before Christmas. I can't imagine him doing it on Boxing Day or Christmas Day itself. So I'm assuming that there'll be a press... Well, let me read out some comments whilst I'm looking up.
So, let's have a look. They say cramp Wirtz. Okay, so YNWA73 says... It was just cramp with Wirtz, but why keep him on till the 90th minute? I agree. He did look like he was slowing down towards the end of the game, and plus we needed defensive players on at that point because they were coming at us, to be quite honest with you. And I think he did bring on... Who was it?
Robbo came on.
Robbo as well. Brought on Robbo to try and
at the end there.
Stop the bleeding, mate, because we were crap. We played well against Brighton. Not sure what happened to the game plan against Spurs. The game plan went well, in my opinion. We stifled them in the first half. It was boring to watch. We brought an attacker on in the second half, capitalised on the man less, and then we were great for the 20 minutes. Got a second goal, all good. But then the second we face some adversity and a goal goes in, that's where all the problems start. And that is not really...
Right when we're ahead and everything's in control. As soon as we can see,
we flap. I've never seen a Liverpool team flap like this. It's quite scary, right? Because for me, Liverpool have always been the best when they're emotional. That's what Jurgen Klopp did. He tapped into that emotional side of Liverpool Football Club and he would draw it out to them from the fans and the players. And it's not like that. He almost is taking emotion out of the game, which makes it more professional and you think it creates more stability. But what it actually does is make them weaker on the mentality side when it comes to adversity because we're not used to it. We're used to dominating all these games because we've got the ball all the time. But that's just not how the Premier League works. Every team from the bottom to the top is going to get chances. You've seen bloody Arsenal struggle against Wolves. Wolves have got less points in the triangle, lad. They've got 2 points, and they still struggle against them. Do you know what I mean?
Pretty sure I said that a couple of weeks ago.
Did you?
The joke still was running. But yeah, more points, less points in the triangle. And that's who we've got next. And obviously they were very resilient, weren't they, against Arsenal? And that's something we have to look out for. Of course it is. But
low blocks.
Oh, man, that was one of the most angry I've been. It wasn't so much on the day because obviously I was at a wedding, so I jumped straight on the dance floor. But when I actually got home, because I recorded the game, I watched it back. I was so angry with how the game was played. And look, of course, we won the game. Great. It's now 3 wins in a row in all comps. So that's obviously a very good sign. Couldn't keep a clean sheet, but we haven't lost now in 6 games. So there you go. So my follow-up question to this game, I mean, if we thought we needed to buy another striker or a forward / winger in January, surely now we do.
I was about to say
light
that.
up top now.
I wanted to say that.
We're one ekitike injury away from not having a striker.
We have to buy Semenyo. For me, it's Semenyo. You just have to get him in January now. It's evident that we're going to need him. Isak, as I said, is out for the season. We need attackers. We didn't even replace the ones that we let go. Cody Gakpo's injured. Mo Salah's not here for a while. You're going to have to get somebody in without a shadow of a doubt.
Who?
Because Semenyo.
Yeah, but strikers, number 9s.
I don't think we will get another striker. We won't, because it doesn't fit the plan in the future term. But somebody like Semenyo does, and he still offers us some attacking threat. Yes, he's not going to bring the goals like Isak does, but he's still an attacking player. Still a different dynamic than what we need anyway, even when Isak's on the team. So for me, it's got to be him. If there's anyone else that you can think of that you would like to buy for Liverpool or Liverpool are rumoured with, then let us know in the comments. But for me, Semenyo is the one. Just get it over the done with now. He said he's preferred.
Scored a great goal at the weekend.
Yeah, great goal against Man United.
No, against Burnley.
No, didn't see that.
Really good finish.
Yeah.
Like across the keeper, like top.
That's what we need, lads. We need someone like that.
Indy Kyler did tweet this morning that the Liverpool Transfer Committee, which includes Director Richard Hughes, Sporting Director, will meet today at 3 o'clock to discuss urgent matters. Whether that's true or not is up for debate. But we need. I mean, is there an option that we get someone on loan? Can we do that?
Who?
Well, that's the question. That's the big question, because right now, an ekitike has gone down in games before where he's tweaked something and he's doing this to the bench. He's not not prone to injury as well. So honestly, man,
it's worrying, isn't it? We've got so many injuries,
bro.
Like how many injuries have we got right now in this moment of players that cannot play? So we've got Isak now out for the rest of the season. Cody Gakpo is out as well. We've got Mo Salah not here, but he's not playing.
I can tell you, Conor Bradley obviously subbed.
Yeah.
Right, we'll have to see how he is. And again, the press conference, John Gibbo's just reminded me there in the WhatsApp group.
Joe Gomez.
9 a.m. tomorrow.
Is it that what it is?
Press conference. So we're going to hear about all these. So Bradley, Endo, Gakpo, Gomez, Isak, Leone. Obviously Salah's away, suspended. Dominic Szoboszlai. So we're now without Szoboszlai, Salah, Leone, Isak, Gomez, Gakpo, Endo, Bradley. That's 8 injuries / suspension / international duty. And that was last updated straight after the Spurs game.
We are with Liverpool Football Club.
Do we still have enough to beat Wolves? Of course we do. At Anfield, of course you'd have to say that, yeah. But we're going to do a separate match preview for that Wolves game, so we'll let you know what our lineup predictions will be for that one. But Liverpool now must react in the January transfer window.
Have to.
Frank Carlisle says, yes, I'd like to buy new tactics, please. How much
so
are
would
they?
we, mate.
And do you know what? With no Szoboszlai now, you probably have to change up the whole formation for the
I think
Wolves game.
he'll probably put Curtis right back, won't he? And then put because I did like Frimy at right wing. I actually did. I know
I'd start Frimy at right back.
Federico needs to be played. He does, yeah. But like,
I'm talking about formations now. Like we might have to go back to a 4-3-3 for Wolves.
But then we still don't have the players for that, really. We haven't got Gakpo back.
Well, Case has got to start, mate.
I know. Will he though? Never starts him.
What has Case done to Arne Slot? Honestly, he's one of the most unfairly treated Liverpool players in our lifetime.
Yeah.
And look, when Isak's injured, he comes on, he's holding his head.
It's diabolical the way he does that,
nice
by the
guy.
way. It does me head. And every time a game goes the other way, he goes, right, Chiesa, save me. And it's like, but lad, give him the chance at the start of the game, and maybe this doesn't happen.
What's
anyway.
his problem with? He's definitely got some kind of problem with it.
I don't get it. I can't tell you.
What's your problem with Chiesa, bro?
Has he been asked the question about him? Surely he has in interviews. Someone's got to ask that.
Well,
if you're a journal, go over and ask him.
They have asked him, why is he not playing, etc. He's a good player, he's blah, and it's just some PR kind of spin to save him, basically. I don't know.
It's mad life.
Slot hates Chiesa. He would rather start with 10 men than play him, says Jay. Slot will play Sobo as a striker, then over starting Chiesa.
What I don't want to see, right, against the Wolves side at Anfield is 5 midfielders on the pitch. I want to see attacking players. And name our attacking players right now that we've got on the team. Goal scoring. Yeah.
ekitike. That's it.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I was like, you can't. This is
Keith and Rio. but he doesn't
No,
like
it's not
them.
fair on Rio. I can't play Rio now. It just feels like we're in a bad spell. And
I would.
I just don't want to stifle him.
would.
I really don't want to stifle the lad's confidence. He's already on a high right now from what he did for Newcastle. I just feel like let him. Just don't put this pressure on him. It's not up to him to save us. It's really not. He's 17.
Oh mate.
I think he's got to play Federico Chiesa against Wolves.
To, bro. You're now
he
forced
has to. Yeah.
Slot would put Mamadashvili on the wings rather than Chiesa,
He will,
says
yeah.
Rock Rebels. Vlahovic on loan, says Karazor. I like Semenyo, 60 mil is a good price. I'm just worried about Federico, that I'd really getting bullied at this point by our gaffer, says K-Real. Bro, we agree, man. He keeps going back to Plymouth. He's obsessed with his performance. You remember that FA Cup game we lost at Plymouth? Like, that was in January, bro. Move on. It's almost a year ago.
We've also lost a bunch of games since then, mate. Let me tell you.
Story says, I'm not a Liverpool fan, but I cannot understand why the Isak tackle was not a red card. They forgot it just because it was a goal. A terrible action from Van der Ven.
It's the Mickey Van der Ven one and the Richarlison one. Both instances after a goal was scored,
And
but
Bentancur
isolated on their
Kirkes
own.
as well.
They would be questionable red cards without a shadow of a doubt. So there needs to be another rule that they implement, because it's not. You can't get away with that. You can't. He's broke his ankle.
Yes. Midnight Toker saying Didi Hamann played the 2005 final with a broken foot.
Different generation, that though.
Yeah, of course. 20 years ago, that was. The club trying to protect Chiesa from getting another injury, says M.S.PX. Barca brought in Yamal to save them. This could be Rio's chance, says Jordan. Bro, Rio's got to play some minutes in this period.
Yeah, he probably does.
Bro.
I just feel bad on the lad if it doesn't go right.
Rob says Slot would rather play himself than Fede. Broken leg confirmed, says Mike. Slot would rather put some 60-year-old season ticket holder in 305 up top before Chiesa, says Greg. Mate, he'd probably have Sam, who we sit with in 305, or Big Akeem at left wing.
Chiesa would be brilliant against Wolves. So much industry in that lad's legs. It's exactly
That's
what
we need and what we should play. How can we see that? Anyway, I'll be watching this press conference tomorrow with a keen eye.
So will I, mate.
The Bentancur one really stressed me out. That was the most on-purpose foul of the game, says Gilsey. Nice name. 6 a.m. in Washington, D.C. Wouldn't be anywhere else by choice. Good job, lad, says Pokey D. Thank you, mate, for waking up that early to watch us. 500 of you watching right now, right? We're in the festive spirit. Smash that like button.
Yes,
we genuinely do not ask you for a lot. How many?
70?
70, and there's 500 people watching.
It massively helps us, like
Come on,
it really
please.
does.
That can be our Christmas present. This is our present to you.
Just
We're
give us
doing
a little
content
like
in the
quick.
festive period.
Yes, please.
Smash that like button. How many likes are we on now?
We are on 173.
Okay.
There you go.
Keep it coming, guys. It costs you nothing. Promise you, it's free. You're not going to get some letter turning up in the post saying you are 600 quid because you like the Kop TV or Kopics stream. Press the like button. It's all we ask for, boys and girls. All we ask for. Press that like button. Please do it.
Wow, it went up 20 straight away.
Yeah, come on.
Thank you very much.
Come on, just press it, bro.
92.
AGT, you let me know you like my name every week. Appreciate it. Big fan of you fellas. Yeah, I could be called Gilsey as well, to be fair.
Good Gilsey, Gilly.
I could be called
Gills.
Gil. We're both Gil, aren't we? Jordan Peter says we spent 10 mil on Chiesa, so we should be running him into the ground and playing it. Exactly.
I agree with that as well.
Exactly. Cost us barely anything. Oh,
Mad.
Can you shut that door, please, mate? Hit that like, guys, says M. Please just do it. Can Doyle play on loan?
If he wants.
Right
slot.
wing, left wing, everywhere he can.
Yeah, just get me
Says
there,
Mohammed, big him up.
Get me there.
It's a tough week, obviously. There's a few tough games coming up. There is Wolves, there is Leeds at home. Obviously, we owe them a little something as well.
I really want to beat them. Like,
So I want to smash them.
Yeah, like
And then Fulham away. We didn't beat Fulham at all last season.
they're a difficult team for
Right,
everybody.
and then obviously Arsenal away, which is going to be horrible as well. So 4 massive games coming up, but we've got to win them all.
how many
We
points do
have
you
to
reckon we're
start.
getting, lad, from the next 4 then? Because we did it last time on the stream. So 3
Beat
points
Wolves.
now out of the 5.
Beat Wolves. Just find a way to beat them. Find a way to beat Leeds. Find a way to beat Fulham, and then I'll probably take a draw at the Emirates. So that's 10 points out of 12 coming
I think
up.
in the next 4 we have 2 wins and 2 draws. That's what I think. Draw against Fulham and Arsenal.
Jace, can you shut the door, bro? The speaker, I can hear the... Yeah, shut the door, man. Jones instead of Maka, says Mike. Play
every
Rio
day.
against Wolves. He will cause a madness. Pretty sure Arna caught Chiesa with his missus or something, says Pete.
100%, because there's got to
100%
be
it
some
must
type
have
of
been.
reason.
I reckon we should replace Arna with the YouTube moron brigade who think they know better. Says Joey T. Big him up, lad. No need for a diamond midfielders with Sobos band. 4-2-3-1. Maka, Grab, Verts in the middle. Rio, Ekitike, Chiesa. See, that's the common sense thing to do, but Arne Slot just doesn't do that, unfortunately. So there you go.
Honestly, like, I'm being totally honest. I'd put Curtis Jones right back. I would. And I'd put Frimmy right wing, and I'd put Cage on the left. I just would. I think.
Do you know what? If there's any positives, Isak scored. Ekitike scored in the same game.
Wonderful. Is that the first time?
That's the first time it's happened.
And Flo got an assist.
Flo got an assist and Frimmy got an assist. I know there was a deflection, but at least there's that.
I really liked him at right wing, lad. I really liked him. He looked good. He could take a man on. It was very different to what we see from Mo Salah. He was very direct, lad. Every time he'd stand the man up. Even the goal came from standing him up, right? Went to the right, does a lovely Cruyff turn, chops it back. Yeah, it's a deflected cross, but you don't get a chance unless you try and hit it into the box, and he did. And it was countless amount of times that he just kept whipping it in. I want to see that.
Yeah.
It's very rare that we cross the ball nowadays. Yeah. So I want to see it, especially. It's a shame that Isak's gone, because this period now with Isak and Frimmy on the right wing would have been so lovely to see, because Frimmy's whipping it in so much. Isak's a 6-yard player. It could have come good, that. I'm gutted about that. I was looking forward to it, which is all the more reason why we need to get Semenyo in the January transfer window. Just get the balls in. Just get
Would you get Harvey Elliott back in Jan? I
don't think it's going to work. I really don't. I think, yes, I can see what you're saying about on the right, but I'd still prefer to have Frimmy there. I'd still prefer to have Chiesa there. I'd still prefer somebody else to Harvey Elliott, unfortunately. And then we're looking at midfield. I still prefer other players there as well. So, no, not for me, mate.
Oh, dear. Let us know what you think towards the games coming up, guys. Obviously, a packed schedule. But there is a solid week here to prepare for it. Well, not solid week. It was a solid week on Saturday. But we play 3 p.m. against Wolves on Saturday, 27th. Of course, we'll have the fan cams. We've got a match preview coming for you. Coming your way as well. And of course, don't forget Super Mario My Liverpool Life. I'm just waiting to hear back from the cameraman about in terms of what date that's going to drop. Please, Josh, if you're watching this, reply, mate, because the people at home, they're waiting. We've teased it enough. We need that out as soon as possible, geez. Right, couple of chats and then we'll call it a night. Unleash the Chaos, Chiesa, says Steve. Guys, Harvey Elliott will be returning. Can be great for us, says Mohammed. This is the downside of Slot wanting the small squad, says Car Razor.
Yeah.
The course content creators are usually unbearable, which is why I watch AGT. Doyle is also an exception to the rule. Very balanced, says Scotty. Big him up.
Thanks very much, mate.
Big up Nems. In Curtis, we trust our lad. Semenyo, Gahey and Elliott in Jan and Diamonde in the summer, says Jordan.
Where would you play Elliott, brother? I know you want him back, but like, where would you stick him, lad?
Right wing.
You'd stick him on right wing and then put Frimmy right back?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'd do personally.
Okay.
I wish we still had our bad boy Nunes. Would have sorted out a few of them Spurs.
He would have. You know what? Do you know what?
He probably would have got sent off as well. Let's be honest.
But he would have given it to Romero, lad, anyway, so it would have been sound.
Honestly, man.
You're spot on there, you know. But you know what? I want to say this as well, just dead quick on it before we end. The class that Hugo had, I loved, you know. He's just too cool for it all. He's too cool, bro. He'll get stuck in the match without a shadow of a doubt. He's a dog. But when Richarlison grabbed him by the neck, he just went, we're winning. So what?
Yeah. I mean, that's what I mean. Richarlison, you
so
are
cool.
An ultimate loser.
Yeah.
You are an ultimate loser. You played for Everton and Tottenham. You are the ultimate loser combined. Both of that combined makes you the ultimate pigeon rat loser ever seen.
Thank God for Hugo Ekitike. Thank
God for him.
Because
big up Hugo,
we love you, kid. So cool.
Hugo is definitely boss. Come on, guys. Smash that like button for the Kop TV legends. Wish you a blessing. Upcoming celebration, lads. Big up to you.
Thank you. You too.
Ekitike is too cold. He is, bro. And the celebration. Pulled his shorts down, yeah? Bosh, hold that one, you mugs. Yeah?
Yeah.
Darwin versus Richarlison would have been epic. Forget Semenyo. Wait for Elise to replace Salah next season, says Jay. Big up my boys, says Eat, Sleep, Heal. They're buying an under-21 centre-back from Ligue 1, Semenyo, and maybe that young lad from Lyon.
Who's the under-21 centre-back from?
Let us know. Get his name in the chat.
Or is that just a shout?
Joey, big him up. Morning, lads. On my way to work. On my way to work. What happened yesterday was a disgrace. Must get Semenyo and Merry Christmas. You never walk alone. # Cecil is a muppet. Who do you hate more, Richarlison or Bernardo Silva? Probably Richarlison, but it's very close. Fellaini's up there. Fellaini's definitely up there. Diego Costa's well up there.
For what? For
Just hated
horrible
players. Pickford's definitely there. Tarkovsky's definitely there.
Diego Costa was one for me. I hate him.
Honestly, man.
Oh, I hate
Anyway, let's try and end the stream
Romero.
in a nice positive way. And Gil Wills in the chat says, you don't know Isak is out for the season. Again,
No, we don't.
we don't.
This
but
is
that's
just me,
just Doyle's opinion.
Yeah,
I mean, I've had
Yeah.
a broken ankle playing football. It's at least 3 to 4 months.
It takes a while, mate.
And then
it
obviously
does.
that's just the healing period. Then you've got to get in the gym and
As
get
well
your
as
strength up and
when you come back
match
from an
pace.
injury, right? It's quite a scary prospect when you come back from an
Let
injury.
me just say this to end a bit of a positive, right? The last time our new number 9 broke his leg, we won the Champions League. Gibril Cisse, 2004-5.
That was
That was the worst one I've ever seen. I'll be honest.
So we're gonna win the Champions League, apparently. That's what's gonna happen.
Well, there. We'll do it there. We needed Skirtle, yes. I hope the Isak injury is not too bad. My wife told me to turn the game off because I was looking too stressful, says Andre.
Should have seen me on the watch along, mate.
Right, guys, that's it for Hot Kopics for this. Is it this year? Have we got another Hot Kopics?
We've got another one on Monday.
Yeah, the 29th.
Yeah.
29th will be back, and then that is the last one for the year until Monday the 5th of January, where, of course, the big one, the Arsenal game, is on the 8th of January. What a massive game that is going to be, man.
Wow, we've got a lot of games, quick succession.
It's 2 weeks Christmas Day, we're playing Arsenal. 2 weeks on Christmas Day.
Wow.
But anyway, we hope you've enjoyed the stream. We've tried to break it down for you. We've tried to, just be as open and transparent as we can. Thank you for watching, and just thank you for all of your support this year. It's been a very emotional, challenging year, one that was included the best day of our lives, winning the league.
And one of the worst.
I actually watched a clip of us, the stream after we won the league, and we're both there crying. It was beautiful. Big up to Scouse GK for joining Mario at Box Park the other night. It's one of them. It's a year that we'll never forget, is it? For the good and the bad. Yeah. But I can't wait to see the end of it, to be honest.
Genuinely.
I cannot wait to see the end of the year. Get us into 2026 and we go again. Have a good day, panel, says Nems. Up the Reds, boys. Big love from Australia, says Joe. And cheers, boys. Come on, you Reds. Listen, have a great festive period. Really enjoy it. Spend your time with your loved ones, your family, because as we've seen this year, life is not... It cannot be taken for granted. So please do enjoy these times with your family, with your close ones, with your loved ones, and take care. And we'll see you for the Wolves preview. Big up to Doyle, and keep an eye out. The Wolves preview, we're going to drop that probably tomorrow. We'll let this one breathe. We've still got 5 days till the game, so we'll drop it tomorrow. But until then, take care. All the best.